Hello and welcome to the Three Red Lights podcast. This is episode number 131. I'm your host, Eric Rudvig. We have three other people here in our extravagant studio. For recording this week, we have from Seattle, Ryan Geddes.
Hey!
We have from
Hello!
From down the other end of the office, Charles Onyett.
Sup?
And wearing a scarf, doing his best to look like a D-bag. We have David
scarf
Clayman.
It's not my best.
He's also wearing two Bluetooth headsets.
He's also reading the latest issue of GameSauce. I'm not making that up. There actually is something that we were all sent today from GameSauce.org. That's a shout out to them. That's what you guys get for sending us this hilarious magazine.
I just think that the rest of this podcast should be spent reading the article "Debugging Your Love Life: The Curious Link Between Development and Dating." I think that this is the most hilarious thing I've ever read in my life. And they compare your love life to video game production, to the point of end of pre-production as a subheader, outsourcing, additional stuff, focus testing / iteration.
I just fell asleep in my mouth.
Here's where GameSauce went wrong. Right on the cover it says, for distribution to professional game developers only.
Yeah, that's not us.
And
Yeah,
that's
here
not
it
us.
is in our
is.
hands.
Except we're talking about it.
We have GameSauce. Has Trip Hawkins on the cover.
I just want to reiterate that they made a metaphor about dating and game production and went down into focus testing. That's how deep they dug there with their metaphor here. As if to say, yeah, guys, I might do some focus testing later on, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. I personally don't know what they mean.
This is just advice for everyone, though. You don't have to be a game developer for this one. Caption on this picture says, just because someone is in the office doesn't mean they are working.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like right now.
Yeah, it's very applicable.
I'm hard at work right now.
I'm reading GameSauce.
We did sort of just...
have to give birth to two children and one not being real. I think that's a little rough.
Yeah, that's not really fair. His son wasn't real either. What's up with those people?
Yeah,
what are they?
Yeah,
They're just fake people?
Figments, yeah. I mean, in a way, you could think it's kind of sweet that he never got to be a father, so he had this one trapped moment in time.
Who
Jack.
are you talking about?
Jack.
Yeah. His son.
That, he didn't get to have.
Yeah, it's like
he didn't
he
get to be a father.
Yeah, that doesn't get.
And so he gets that one opportunity. Neither did Juliet. Juliet didn't get to be a mother. So it's like, if you think about it, they're probably the two people on the show who were never going to be able to have kids, right?
Right.
And so it's like that they would have this sort of alternate timeline or whatever where they could actually experience that before they went off to whatever great reward exists afterwards.
Yeah, but what was the
Nice.
kid made out of? Happy memories?
Dreams and happy sauce.
Yeah, GameSauce.
GameSauce. Confirmed. Jack's child was made out of game sauce.
What? Like Jack has his...
Rails here,
Oh,
but
it's
hello,
fine.
Xbox Live Avatar Pets.
Oh,
I
my
mean-
God. I can't believe we made it this far in the podcast without talking about
Wow,
that. Yeah.
Oh,
now
wait,
you
I
can-
just signed up for a chocobo, I think. I don't know if
that's
that
a
counts as
totally
pet.
different thing.
It's
a
considered a pet.
Is that-
different animal.
Is that not...
because of the pets? Sorry, I'm.
It's a whole different animal. It's a whole different beast.
I don't get it.
Play on words.
GameSauce.
If you know what I mean.
So
It's a
yeah,
whole
you can
different pet, if you know what I mean.
starting Thursday. What is it? December 3rd, 4th?
Sure.
3rd.
Why not?
You will be able to buy pets for your avatar.
Oh my God.
Oh, man. I'm so excited. I just
You
spilled
can-
my game sauce.
I just spilled my dim sum everywhere.
You can buy a goldfish.
I learned in the latest issue of Complex Magazine that Hugo, the actor, enjoys Plants vs. Zombies.
I noticed that there's a new GameSauce magazine out, but they did not send it to us. I saw some infos floating around the net.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Why did they
GameSauce
stop
number
sending
2.
us?
I don't know.
Probably went to the old office, actually.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh yeah, they don't have our update.
Or we made fun of them for 2.5 months after they sent the first one out.
No, I think they just don't have our address.
Oh, man, I love the taste of game sauce.
Maybe they ran out of game sauce. You can only make so much.
Yeah, they had to drink a bunch of orange juice.
Yeah.
Refill. They were a
You-
little sore.
They took a nap.
I'm pretty sure that after our teasing, they were a little sore after producing the first amount of game sauce.
They're like, oh, so soon? I'm like, yeah, baby. Need more game sauce.
They got John Romero on the cover of.
Ooh,
Wow, what a
gee.
get.
Yeah,
That's what we call a
Damn.
get in the industry.
That's not as...
I started playing some Batman, which I'm almost done with.
Batman is very good.
Yeah, except the croc fight
Except for the
Stupid.
croc fight.
Awful.
The croc fight is not good at all.
Really awful.
Yeah, that's definitely a low point in that game.
Yeah, I mean, here's a suggestion: if you're a game developer or entering a relationship, if there is
To
a
the
part,
GameSauce.
yeah, if there's an area where you have the character in a third-person game run towards the camera, just
Cut the whole thing.
cut that part out. Just don't
Now,
do it.
would that
hate
fall
that.
under the end of pre-production or additional stuff?
I think
That's a
That's an
divorce.
additional stuff.
No, that's
Okay, all
outsourcing.
right. Is
That's
that iteration then? Would that
Outsourcing.
be deliverables?
That-
what are we talking
that's
about
right
here?
under project cancellation.
Server farm
From
management.
time to time, projects are canceled. The reasons vary. Perhaps the project is running too far behind schedule. Or
We're
it isn't
talking about
clear.
relationships here.
Yep.
So we're not talking about games.
Or maybe the person with the purse strings just suddenly got cold feet and decided to cut his investment.
This sounds like it could be talking about games, or it could be talking about relationships.
No, I think
Whatever the
it's
reason,
going to be one thing
Charles,
or the other.
if your
right?
project is canceled, don't take it personally. Best to move on,
Why wouldn't
learn
I
from the experience, and make your next project
Why
better
wouldn't I
than
take
ever.
it personally?
That's why I was sitting around with
my
my friend
project.
the other day talking about relationships, and he was like, Kathy, it's just not working out with her. And I was
Canceled.
like, man, you guys are just
Pull the
running
budget.
towards the camera. You know what I mean? He was like, no, man, I don't know what you mean. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't relate to anything that I was just telling you. I hate you. And I don't.
the
we
worst
haven't,
advice
Yeah,
ever.
we haven't spoken since.
Man, what a jerk.
Let's go to.
Okay,
All right,
His student- his student.
here's my real advice. Here's my real advice, Richard. Keep this argument up because
Yeah, don't
you know
back
what?
down.
Then you get to talk to a girl. That's awesome.
yeah.
No, it's a student. He said it's a student.
Also,
This is bad advice.
all you
What
have
are
to
you
say,
talking about?
all you have to ask her is if
Oh,
Twilight
classmates.
has
Yeah,
any
classmates.
Master Chiefs in it.
Keep
Ask
talking
her
to
how many Master Chiefs it has.
If
Tell her-
Twilight does not have any Master Chiefs in it, then, as Dave pointed out, QED, there is no way Twilight can be better than Halo's.
Tell her you would like to go witness this Twilight with her at the movie theater on a Friday night
And the best way to
as a
determine
way to determine who is right.
And then ninja her when you go to get
We
pop.
will settle this. We will settle this by makeout contest.
we will settle this with heavy pettings.
And then
And so we have come back to GameSauce. GameSauce.
Relationships. Wait, we're still talking about games though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Take her out. Tell you what. Take her out for dim sum.
Take her out for dim sum
Hot dim sum.
and discuss whether or not
Yeah.
the Halos will sell 1 billion copies before Twilight's has a game.
Eric and Dave are now literally just reading.
We're just reading GameSauce. All right, this podcast is over, right?
I wish I should.
this is
take a
amazing.
picture of
Did you know the production?
You should have cut this off 10 minutes ago.
The gold master stage is when you get the final product in game development.
Yeah,
It's also
yeah.
marriage. It's
I
equivalent
can
marriage.
I can see the
What?
correlation between that one though.
Yeah.
Gold ring, you get the ring and you're married. Bug testing has nothing to do with engagement. I'm just saying right there.
No, you should have done your bug testing way before. If you're at the engagement stage and you haven't done any bug testing,
Maybe that's what's wrong with games today.
maybe so.
Maybe. What is this?
Reading game sauce.
Picture of Dave reading GameSauce.
All right, we are done. This is awful. I don't know if we can post this.
So glad I could join you,
Episode
fellas, for another.
131, brought to you by GameSauce, but not really.
I better have a copy of that sitting in my mailbox, or I'm going to be extremely disappointed.
Charles, if you want some game sauce later, I'll give it to you.
That was definitely can't publish it.
It was a drink. That was about games.
For Ryan Geddes, Charles Oniet, David Clayman, I'm Eric Redvig. We will come back sometime soon,
Probably not.
but we're probably all fired. Goodbye.
with
It was
visible
nice
triangles.
talking to you.
but not really.